the truth or reality is this which can be found at direct experience, but not what thought says about what is real and what not. There is wonderful example like a Santa, a direct experience. Santa is just a story, and you cannot smell Santa, you cannot touch, cannot see. And also, because the topic is connected with thoughts, let everyone notice you cannot touch.
Sorry about that.
Cannot see.
I'm trying to avoid that each time, and each time I fail avoiding that.
Quicker than you.
Yeah, YouTube is quicker than me. Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm going to put the link also, but yeah, I will put it in a while. Just
okay. So let's start with thoughts, because this is the. This is the veil.
You can start speaking in Bulgarian if you want for YouTube.
Okay. Нека да започнем нашето изследване с мислите, защото така наречения вуал е там.
So let's start our investigation with thoughts, because the so-called veil, you've heard probably about this, like a veil, is thoughts, like basically.
Okay. Нека да забележим какво е това, с което мислите се занимават. Имам предвид това тук, цялото това, което е в нашето визуално поле.
So let's notice, what is this which our thoughts are constantly narrating, like constantly pointing. Yeah. What is that which thoughts are constantly pointing?
Да, забележете, в момента какво е вашето директно преживяване?
You can notice what is your direct experience at the moment. What is your direct experience right now?
Тази дума някъде ползваме живот. Сега в момента какво е директното преживяване на живота?
So let's use this word life. What is the direct experience of life right now in this very moment?
Да, без абсолютно никакви конструкции ментални, кое какво е, как е, просто директно преживяване на речено живота.
Without any mental constructions, without any ideas, what life is, like what means life, or what word life points to. What is the direct experience of life?
Not important. Direct experience. You can notice all this here. And let's notice thoughts. И нека да забележим мислите.
Let's notice thoughts.
Които сочат
which are pointing
this.
This.
Нека да забележим, че в мислите се съдържа какво е живота.
Let's notice that in thoughts there is this content. What is life?
И че те казват, че тук не е живота или не е това, което е.
And they are saying or claiming that this here is not life, is not what this is.
But this is Luchana, но това са Luchana и Lubo, които те имат живот.
But these are Luchana and Lubo, for example, and they have life. This is their life.
So, direct experience, директното преживяване на Luchana и Lubo е на живот или на нещо отделно от живот.
So the direct experience of Luchana and Lubo is life, or it is a direct experience of something separate from life, apart from life.
Забележете, че въпросите сочат да се види отговора, не да се
So
разбере.
notice that the questions point for the answer to be seen in a way, not to understand the question, like to think about the question.
И в Liberation Unleashed Forum ще получавате въпроси, които да видите, а не да разберете отговор.
And in the forum, you are going to receive questions of how to look or to look for the answer, not to understand the answer, like to look literally.
И така, отново,
And
въпросът
again,
е,
the question is,
има ли в директно преживяване
is there a direct experience,
някой,
someone
който живее, който е Лучана и Любо?
which is Luchana or which is Lubo?
Someone. Някой, който не е живота,
Someone who is not life,
а живее живота.
but lives life.
Нека да забележим още един въпрос.
Let's notice one more question.
Мисълта казва, че тук вътре има някой, който е отделен от живота Лучана и Любо.
The thoughts is claiming that inside there is someone who is separate
From life.
from life,
И този отделния
and this one who is separate
from life,
from life,
той говори.
he is speaking or she is speaking.
И че това говорене в момента е отделно от живота.
And this speaking at the moment is separate from life.
Но какво е вашето директно
But what
преживяване?
is your direct experience? What's happening?
Кое наричаме директно преживяване на живота?
What we call direct experience of life.
Check at your own direct experience. Живот, това са цветове, форми, движения,
Life, these are colors, shapes, movements,
звуци,
sounds,
усещания.
sensations.
Така че това, което се движи и говори тук,
So this which is moving and speaking here
е нещо отделно от живота
is something separate from life,
или живот се появява като него.
or life appears as that.
Няма нужда да се разбира за ума, това е.
There is no need to understand. For the mind, this is like it can be understood. It's just
Да, много странна игра това.
it's just this weird game. For the mind, it's weird game.
И затова ние вярваме само на нашето директно
And
преживяване.
that's why we believe, or we trust, even there is no need to believe, we trust our own direct experience. What's happening here?
Може ли, вижте вашето директно преживяване, това не е ли живота, което се движи, мърда и говори?
Look at your own direct experience. Isn't it life which is moving and speaking right now? Hearing sounds.
Нека да позволим на тялото, на усещанията.
Let's allow the body, allow the sensations.
Нека това оплетено аз нека да му позволим да се развърже само, нека нищо да не прави.
Let allow this entangled eye for me to, this tangled eye to untangle itself.
Всичко да се случи само.
Let everything happens alone by itself.
Нека да не се мъчим нещо да разрешаваме, да постигаме нещо.
Let's not try to become something, to do something, to achieve something.
Просто да ето това се разплита, аз ми, всякакви там истории.
Yeah, this entangles itself alone. I, me, stories, whatever.
Да. Просто позволяваме, разплита се, просто виждаме какво е тук.
We allow just to see what's here.
Виждаме, че това, което е,
And we see that what is
се появява като
appears as
нещо, което се казва Лучана Любо.
as something which is with its name is Luchana Lubo or whatever.
Нека забравим, че всичко, което е в visual field,
Let's notice that everything which is in the visual field
има безкрайно много различни неща.
there are
Plenty.
countless different things in a way.
Но забележете, различни, а не отделни.
Notice different, but not separate. Yeah.
Просто какво е живота? Това е.
What is life? This is life.
Всичко това.
All this.
И всичко това се появява като and all this
And all this appears as
cup of tea, пиене на чай.
drinking of the tea.
И идеята е, че има любов вътре, който пие чай.
And the idea that there is a Lubo inside who is drinking the tea
Е просто идея.
is just an idea. That's all.
Ето, дали не си представяте, че вътре има някакъв любов, който чака чая да влезе?
You don't imagine that inside there is someone Lubo who is waiting for the tea to come in.
No need to fight with this belief, because belief is just a part of the thought, of the story. Не може да се борим с историята, защото тя е история.
We can't fight with the story because it is just a story. It's a story. It doesn't mean anything. I guess that's okay. I want to see something else.
Ако искаш, ти замислите нещо.
Yeah, I can share something briefly what I found in my own direct experience.
Да превеждам?
No. If you want to. No, don't translate. It's helpful to notice how many thoughts are for something, like during the day. This is like a suggestion. During the day, while you are moved in your daily life, like different types of daily activities, just notice how many thoughts are for something which is happening at the moment, because thoughts are supporting what's happening at the moment. They are following. And how many thoughts are for something which is not happening at the moment, which means complete fantasy, not there, not real. And you will be surprised. Probably you are surprised already.
Да, но и също.
And also,
кое е живота? Това, което се случва, или това, което мислите разказват, че се случва?
What is life? What is happening? Or what thoughts are saying that it is happening?
Нека забележим отново. Директно преживяване
Let's notice again a direct experience.
на тази среща.
Direct experience of this meeting, let's say, because it is very powerful.
Ето всичко това, което се вижда, чува, усеща.
Direct experience of meeting is everything which can be seen, heard, felt.
И това е истина.
And that's the truth, that's the reality, that there is nothing else.
Просто имаме един навик да смятаме, че живота е това, което мислите разказват, че е живота.
We have this habit that life is what thoughts are telling.
About life. Lubo said this, Luchana said this, I feel this, I did it. Constantly game is going on here. But this is not life. This is story about direct experience.
So, yeah.
Така че мислите какво казва за живота, това не повлиява директното преживяване.
So what thoughts are saying about life, this doesn't influence the direct experience. The direct experience is what's happening here.
Да, каквото е живота. И затова темата на днешната среща е, че
And that's why the topic or the title of that meeting is that each thought about reality is false, but it's not important, like it's insignificant.
защото мисълта за живота не е, мисълта за това, което се случва, не е това, което се случва.
So because thought about what's happening, it is not what's happening. It's just a thought about what's happening. Yeah, I would like to
You can stop here and
yeah, that's enough, like as an introduction, just
и поканата
and the invitation
да
is
споделете какво дойде с това кратко изследване с тези въпроси.
you can share if there is an impulse, what's there, what came for you with these questions or with that inquiry or when you hear that or whatever is alive for you. I would like to say, just for our folks in YouTube, there is a link, guys, if you want to jump, the link is there in the live chat. Yeah.
So the space is open. Who
wants to share? Feel free to unmute yourself and just share.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm new to the Fetter work.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What is the right pronunciation of your name? Sorry to ask you, but I'm not sure how to pronounce. But
It's Jahida.
Jahida.
Yeah, so beautiful
Beautiful
name.
Thank you. You guys are beautiful.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
So I'm mostly on the first and second fetter. I know that sometimes those are like kind of skipped because they say like once the first fetter falls that then the next two, I guess, automatically do something like that. But I just, I haven't gone past the second one. I see how I identify and I see I can like feel the sensation when I'm having a reaction to life. Or my thought is having a reaction, and I can feel. I'm starting now to feel it in my body to just notice it without doing anything about it. But like, how do I like? What are? I still feel like this is me in my body. Like when I close my eyes, I'm here. And when I open them, it still feels like the sensation of, and I know it's a common thing that me is behind my eyes, is behind mostly in my head. I have the sensation that there's a me here in my body, even though I know like in my head, I know like cognitively that when I die, my husband is not my body will still be here. My husband will miss me. My body will still be here. So that's how I kind of make sense of it in my head. Like, oh, how do I know that this is not me? Well, I know that when I die, my body will still be here. So I can't just be my body, but I still do feel a connection to my body.
Okay.
So I guess just my kind of connection. I guess my question is like, how do I see through that a little more? That this is not me inside my body.
Okay.
Just to say something briefly about that, I'm not familiar, probably Lulu was not familiar as well so much about the Fetter's work or concept, because it is a concept, it can be useful.
But this is not necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary, but it can be useful.
There's plenty of people which are without fetters that that in this non-dual way.
But that's okay, nothing wrong with that. And just to remind, so the first fetter should apply to that there is no belief in a separate autonomous self. And the second is a doubt about that, if that's true. Is that correct? Am I?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah,
So
that's right.
there is a doubt that there is a seeing that there is no one there. A doubt is there in your experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. So, seeing no self, this points that there is a seeing that everything is one. There is only this, but not one, someone which appear here from, I don't know, mind will tell from where, and start fighting with this here. Mhm. So we're looking that there is no separation. Mhm. So with open eyes, you see that everything is here. Can you make something to not be here? Like I'm not from here and bye. I am separate from this and I'll live in my own place. Is it possible?
No, no, it's not. But my hand cannot go through this table.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. Then you say this is wonderful with when you close your eyes, it means that you are here and the world is over there. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay. So let's do it. Investigate at direct experience. So you're here. Do you make any effort to be here?
No.
Yeah, just okay. I know that you feel something like exposed, but okay, allow yourself to relax. Okay. So no need to do anything to be here. Mhm. And seeing is happening. You no need to see, to do something to see what is here,
seeing.
what is seen. It is. Mhm. Then when the eyes are closed, do you do any effort this blackness to appear? No, it's still. So this blackness is still part from here. There is no effort to appear visual field or to disappear, to become dark. So all this is happening here. When you close your eyes, you doesn't feel that you are in the space somewhere, but not in the earth. No, it's a. Mhm.
Mhm.
So look at this, that this is, че това не прави отделност от тук.
Can you look that this doesn't make separation?
You're still here. You are not like this animal Straussly, what they put head in the ground and they disappear from animals. I'm not here. No, we know that. Yeah, we're here. So, затварянето на очите не прави отделност.
So the closing of the eyes doesn't like produce separation or doesn't make separation.
Someone which doesn't belong here. Mhm. You know this very famous book of Nisargadatta Maharaj, I'm That.
Mhm.
So, I'm that. Mhm. So, separation is, I'm not that. I'm something separate. And now we're looking closely to, because this fear from our childhood, which our mom is protecting us from all the rest of the world, and just here to allow to see through this survival mechanism, through this habit, that we're something contracted and small. Okay, let's see, am I really small and contracted? And try to not be here. Do whatever you want. Close your eyes, open eyes.
Lock somewhere. Lock yourself somewhere.
Stop. You're here. You cannot escape. Mhm. So this is just to something like, oh, there is something more. It's not, the world is not like this. I'm separate from this. But this and this which appear as this here. But this is next step. So see, notice this imagined separation that there is not proof. If I ask you, забележи мислите, те отделни ли са от това, което се случва?
Can you notice, are thoughts separate from what's happening? Or they're also happening like everything else?
Те също са преживяването наречено живот.
They're also the experience, this experience which we call life.
I noticed that they're just happening just like anything else.
Exactly.
Единствената отделност е
And
въображаема.
the only separation is imaginary. There is imaginary separation.
Because let's say here is a lighter, and thought says this is lighter. I can use it. And thought says this is lighter. It seems that thoughts are separate from lighter because they point this is lighter, so there is other point from which this is known.
Seen.
But this and total, everything is here. And notice, is it possible thoughts to make separation, to make something of their thoughts? Even thought says there is someone which is separate from this. This is separation or this is thought?
This is a content of thought.
Direct experience of I am separate is a thought or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. There's the thought that says, I'm in this body. Yeah. There's a thought that says, there's a sensation of me in this body.
Yes, exactly. And it's a content of thought. It's
and notice if you ask, notice, my dear body, are you separate from life? Notice the body. If the body has a voice, say, what you mean separate from life? I'm here.
And also, I would like to add something just small regarding the doubt. What can be helpful is like to. Okay, these are two questions. What is the doubt made of? And the second is what makes this doubt yours? You see that the doubt is just a content of thought. It's just a thought, doubting. There is no substance.
Thank you.
Thank you. How does it feel?
Okay, here, Tonka.
I would like to add something. I feel that I understand 100% what Jahara was talking about, because I'm at the very same point. And I actually listened to one video this morning that explained that it's not just that we are identifying with our thoughts, but with our feelings and sensations. So I feel that I've seen through my thoughts a while ago, but then that feeling, that sensation, that contraction in the body is still with me. So I'm just thinking, maybe some of us have stronger identification with feeling than with thinking. So if you guys could talk about that.
Okay. I invite you to investigate right now feelings. can you find what is there? Is there something like fear, contraction?
Tension,
There is
Or-
excitement.
excitement. I
But where is the separation? What is this feeling of separation?
It's much stronger than the rest of the experience. Like I can sense the field of experience, but that sensation is much, much, much stronger. So it kind of stands out. I'm not saying it's separate, but it's much, much stronger.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, let's start with this question. Is it possible sensation to make separation? To build like a wall. It's a, how to say, this is not a nekapa.
It's not a trap.
It's not a trap
There's
for
no
you.
right
Just,
Yeah.
or wrong answer.
just to look, is it possible?
It's not
No.
necessary even to say with words. It's just like to notice and without saying anything, just to notice for yourself.
Yeah,
Not need to say.
this is sensation. Not that sensation is part of life.
It is part of life. However, it does have different flavor.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's say the problem with sensations are, let's say, if sensation of fear is coming, Mind says because fear is here, this means that there is something scary или нещо опасно.
Or something dangerous.
И ние се оглеждаме и виждаме, че няма
And
нищо опасно.
We turn around, like we look here, there, and we see that there is nothing dangerous here.
Но ума казва,
But the mind says,
понеже усещането е тук,
because the sensation is here,
трябва да има нещо страшно.
there should be something dangerous. Why this sensation is here then?
И започва да търси
And
в истории, в
and the
бъдеще,
mind
в минало.
Start scanning, like looking literally in the stories in the past or projecting something
In the
somewhere
future.
in the future to find to justify the sensation.
To say why this sensation is here, because might want to understand everything. Oh, this fear is here because tomorrow maybe this will happen or that. But the truth is that, let's say, fear is coming from the past or something traumatic. It just body live like this, like this. This is just a separate protective mechanism. And protection is when we feel good, relax, and suddenly protection comes.
Too much freedom.
Don't enjoy too much.
This is too much.
Maybe tiger will come. But this is how to say habit.
Yeah, habit. It's habitual.
This doesn't mean that there is something scary.
And it may takes time for this fear or this heavy sensation to lessens. Like it may takes time, and it takes time.
Yeah, but но целта е
But the goal.
да се види, че само тялото е оплашено.
So the goal is to see that there is this, like in the system, there is this fear and sensations. There is no dread here around.
И ако вярваме на мисълта,
And if we believe in that thought, that there is something
че има
dangerous,
причина за този страх,
that there is a reason for that fear to be here,
и този страх, тази контракция продължава да бъде хранена.
the contraction keeps, not we, but the contraction still keep receiving food, like it's feeded.
И идва отново.
And it comes again and again.
So,
Like
идеята
a
е,
vicious cycle, like
идва ли,
feeding.
да, идва ли страх, безпокойство,
So the idea is whatever feeling is there, an anxiety, fear, restlessness, sadness,
да се види, че реално няма такава причина,
to see that really there is no reason
but
for
to
that.
see, not to understand, because mind will give us reason why this is here. So, and to bring love to this, oh my dear body, don't worry, everything is okay. And the body suddenly, oh, really? There is no tiger? No, oh, okay. Just to trust our direct experience. What is here? No tiger, nothing
No
wrong.
danger.
Mhm. Also with shame and guilt is coming, yeah, but you're in the past and now in the future. No, this is тялото е травмирано.
So it's just the body is traumatized or body is
Mhm.
like contracted, that's all.
И трябва да махнем всички, да не вярваме на мислите за вина.
Just
срам.
not to believe in thoughts that there is like a shame or fear or not fear or guilt or whatever.
Мгм. И да помогнем на тялото да се освободи
And to help body to release those.
от тази травма. Просто да има вяра.
Trust is the word, like
Мгм.
trust.
И да се върнем на твоя въпрос.
And let's go back to your question or to your sharing.
Мгм. Мислите казват, щом има контракция,
Thoughts are saying, if and when, if the contraction is there,
това означава, че усещането е истина, а не реалността.
this means that the contraction, the feeling is real and not what's going on in reality.
But not reality. So in reality, there is only oneness, only this. But mind said, because there is a contraction, you are separate from this, and you should fight with this. And that story never
Never ends.
Mhm. So this no stories, thoughts are just thoughts. What was it? False, but
Insignificant.
so and to notice. No,
False, but insignificant.
no tigers here, no няма съдии тук.
No judges.
Yeah, we are not in the court, no one
No one
judges.
who's going to be judged here.
And all this here is just traumatizing, just love. Oh. You can say, oh my dear, you are this, you are life, you are whole, you are loved. Oh. And to да приемем всички усещания, всичко, което ще бъде усетено, да се усети.
And to felt all which ones which longs to be felt.
Mhm.
All the sensations which longs to be felt.
И отново да забележим,
And
това,
again,
че
to
има
notice
страх,
the fact that there is a fear,
не означава, че има страшното.
that doesn't mean that something scary is going on there.
This is just protective mechanism. Mhm. Which is here to help, for the всеки случай.
Yeah, just in case. The
Just in
protective
case.
mechanism is just in case. And if it's built, no one knows when it's built and it's here. It's like
Да, били сме малки, били сме неосъзнати.
we were small, like unconscious.
And this protective mechanism is here. And no need to feed it. Just, okay, no thoughts. Oh. And really, this separation is because we believe that sensations are real. That
Not a real or a reality.
are reality.
They are real, but they are not a reality. What is felt here is real, like there is a real sense to that.
Mhm. So, how, Tonka, you feel when you hear?
Yeah, I think I understand. It may be a process that needs to be done. I think it takes time for that, but it's a good pointer, I believe, because when I feel those strong sensations, yes, I do feel like threat. So you guys are saying, look around and connect with what's going on around you and kind of tell yourself, hey, there is nothing dangerous here. You can relax. It's just sensation, which is part of everything. And just to kind of sit in that and allow it to come up, and hopefully it will release one day.
Yeah, and also there is no
Yes.
need to tell yourself. It's
This-
just it's a question of looking, just to look literally. That
Yeah,
there is
Without verbal confirmation.
Yeah, but you can speak to body. Oh, my dear body,
Yeah, you
oh,
can-
I love you so
like
much.
that.
Don't worry, everything is okay. The body is like a small child, when you go in the sea with, hey, but this is too big, it's too cold. But oh, don't worry, it's nice. suddenly just and start swimming and enjoying water. So this is the same.
So do you guys find that it takes time to work with that in order to
may.
dissolve those fears?
It may take time, yeah. It
Yes,
depends. It
but-
depends.
Мисля, идете да се върви заедно. Мисля, като
Мгм.
падне вярата, по-лесно се разбира.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah, but when the belief in the self was no more there, usually it's easier to look at these things because there is no belief in the separate, like autonomous entity. And still, the story can be the story can be taken to be real, but it's not. This is when looking helps.
Yeah, I feel that story, like my thoughts are so not interesting. Like I just don't care what they are saying. Like, but I do have a big problem with emotional charge that I feel in my body. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed and I start feeling a panic coming up, and then and then it scares me off, and then I tell to myself, this is just ridiculous. You're gonna get yourself sick. You're gonna damage, like your brain with meditating for, and then that scares me off, and then I'm off for so long. But then there is such a deep desire to kind of liberate myself. Then I come back. And then that was happening like for years for me, like I get scared of the strong emotions and I leave the whole thing alone, but then I have to come back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I want to try something with you.
Mm-hmm.
Notice what is the most active sensation right now. What is actual sensation?
At this moment.
Yeah, you can close your eyes to connect. Check. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of burning in my face and my hands.
Okay. And you can notice that there is no fire in your hand and your face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't want to make you shame or something. No. Just notice how the game is happening. And notice thoughts you say, you will burn. This is Buddhist.
You are going to burn.
You're going to burn. But
you have temperature.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with you.
You should avoid this sensation. This it's not good to be here. You should be fixed yourself, or this is absolutely bullshit. And you can feel fully what is here. What is this here? Wow. And you can notice right now how much energy is there, life energy. Wow, and you can enjoy this. Wow, what a warmness. And absolutely you can enjoy this.
Yeah.
Mm. Can you do it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it? Mm.
It's eatable.
Yeah, this is vital energy.
Yeah.
Usually mindset, too much energy, you'll kill. What you mean? This is life. This is life energy. How life energy can kill someone? No way. No, don't trust. Mm-hmm. And also, can you check again these sensations? Те не са ли част от живота?
Aren't these sensations part of life?
Current sensations, say it again, please.
Are these sensations, aren't they part of life?
Yes, they are, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now notice, те отделни ли са от живота?
Are they separate from life? Are these sensations separate from life?
No.
Notice also, тези усещания, знаят ли, че принадлежат на някой отделен от живота?
Notice also, are these sensations, do they know that they belong to someone who is separate from life? Do the sensations, like the raw sensations, do they know
No. Yeah.
that they are yours?
Yeah, and notice that thoughts only says, this is yours, and yours, I mean, someone separate, who is
Who is responsible?
for the sensation. Mhm.
Mm.
I can see how they won't be scary once I say they don't belong to me, they're just part of life. I can see how the tension just
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you say, I am life, this sensation doesn't belong to any separate self called Tonka, but they are life.
Mm.
What thought says? Are they agree? Say.
they are quiet now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. When the cat is out, the mouses are hiding.
Yeah, we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys very much. If someone else wants to say
Thank you.
something, I don't want to take too much time. Thank you very much.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful questions, yeah.
Yeah, that you
investigation.
are like willing to look at so openly.
Yeah, that's the whole idea, to come to these meetings and to face what's going on.
Yeah, because it is going on anyway.
Yeah, and we can use thoughts to see where the separation or is still going on. You can use thoughts like something like a light, like a pointer, and to see what is there. What is this which separated? Just to notice that this is also part of life. Mhm. Okay. Кой друг иска да сподели?
Yeah. Is anyone who wants to share something? We have 10 minutes more, I guess, because we need to finish earlier today. There are questions or comments in YouTube as well, but I would just ask first guys here in Zoom or folks here.
So Thurston,
Yeah, hello.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, great. Just a second, I can't find you in the
Okay,
sea
then.
of space.
this sea of
Here
people.
you are. Where are you? I lost you.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah. Here you are.
As I've been going through the process, it
Mhm.
seems like this topic around separation, I can see the separation fade when the belief in the separate self fades. But it's like I don't see this whole life is one when I'm in the separation and believing it. Like that just doesn't compute. Like I don't get it. And I guess when getting into the direct experience of the feelings of what I believe myself to be in all of its forms, like whether it's the feeling and the thought or the beliefs or the sensations and the seer, like digging into all that, it's really been kind of putting cracks in this sense of a separate self. And there's this like I'm sitting here and I was listening to you and I was almost like outside, like way outside of my body, like gone, you know. But I wasn't in contact with reality. I was not that.
Yeah.
It's not that I was that, but it's like there wasn't was that or not that. It was just, but the experience was very much everything was just sensory perception, but nothing was like a sense of an eye was the same as a sense of what I'm seeing in the vision, which is the same, you know, like the feeling in the body. And, but that still feels like some kind of separation, you know?
Okay. Let's start from this point. So let's say you are something separate from life, or from this, whatever you call it. Something like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now notice with curiosity, what is this then? Is there someone, or this is going on by itself? This is miracle. This is, so you're not this, but what is this then? Yeah, this which is moving, speaking, colors.
Yeah, there's like an identity that comes here and it'll come here and then it'll come here, then it'll come here. But it,
What do you mean identity? Okay, you say, I'm not life, I'm separate, I'm somewhere else.
yeah, that was the experience while I was talking to y'all.
The
While you were talking.
invitation is to notice what is this without thoughts to put meaning that this here inside is Luchana.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Just to notice that there is no subject which appear here, but it's all one appearance.
It's like it's like there's no subject in all object.
Yeah. Something like.
But then the question comes like, well, then, but what am I? You know, and then it's like and then I go try to find that, and it's yet another object. You know, it's.
Okay, but this is habit of mind to grasp something solid, and
Yeah.
if you say, but my dear mind, I'm everything, I'm nothing, I'm the wholeness. Mind, what to? Yes, but this is useful word.
It's not. It is not useful.
What you mean? I need to know exactly. But yeah,
It's 100% certainty.
Yeah. So this is mind habit to find what exactly. But there is this, what I'm exactly. Everything is what is there is, and everything is part of this. how to help you to. Okay, notice like a child which is for the first time in the cinema. Darkness is suddenly jump. Two men and women start speaking something. Wow. How this move, how this speaks. Wow, what's the colors? What's it?
Yeah. But in that case, there's an observer, right? And I think that's been my hang up this whole time, is that I've been looking for an observer.
No.
And like so much of the teaching that I've studied my whole life is following an eye or an observer, and that just is not that's not the point here.
Yeah, observer means duality. Something is over
Right.
there, I'm here, but here, because it's oneness, everything is, no need, there's no one separate from the oneness. So there is life happening, but no one is life.
And there are objects in life, but this doesn't mean that there is a subject. Because you said something about that there is this, like, I can't feel oneness, but that there are objects doesn't mean objects different. And
Right.
there is differentiality doesn't mean that there is separation. There is a cup, body,
Yeah.
something. But
the easiest way, the very easiest way, just to check what makes me to not be free, to fully free, full enjoying. Because seeing is a joy, is a love, is everything. What makes me to not feel like this? And you notice,
what is on the way?
yeah,
I can feel it, and it's
yeah.
it's that thing that it's what that left. It left when we were. I think it's a belief in a separate self and identity. And as soon as that protection goes, as soon as that leaves, it's like I want to protect this separate self. And as soon as that was gone, it was like,
Yeah.
very.
Yeah, you feel, you know it, that you are free, but something is okay. Notice what is under protection. So there is protection is here, and said there is a separate self, needs protected, need this, but all this is a protection mechanism. Notice gently what is there.
What's behind?
What's behind?
What's behind that which is being protected, or what is being protected?
Behind, if you look for what you are looking for someone, but notice what is, so there is like a protection, and notice what is behind. Just look what is there. So their protection, you can die, we will suffer, all this. Say, okay, what is behind?
I'm sorry. You mean like, so I guess physically, sort of spatially, what's behind it is the same thing that's in front of it or beside it? Or do you mean like, what is the cause of it? The cause of it, I guess.
No, what's behind, literally?
Literally,
What is protecting?
What is protecting still will look for someone. What is behind? Look at direct experience, trust direct experience.
well, it feels like it's in my heart.
Okay, what is
And
behind?
behind my heart is chest cavity. And behind that is space.
Yeah.
So there is this life is happening. Direct experience here. Protection is coming, and we're looking under protection, behind the protection. What is there? Isn't it the same, or there is what is there?
There's nothing different behind the protection. It's
Do you understand what is? Fine. So you know this. There is imagined protection in the both sides are one and the same.
Yeah, it's like the gateless gate. It's the same here and the same here. Ah. And the gate is just by the grace of masters, they say. The grace of the masters put the gate there because the mind wants to cross the gate. And once it crossed the gate, it turns out and see there never was a gate.
Yeah, because
it's the same.
in the middle of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to see that. And you put your
and how Michelle comment, so protection is an illusion. Yeah, there is a protection, like fear, thoughts are coming. So there is protective mechanism. There is experience of protection. So fear and thoughts, but here and there is behind the protection is
like Thorsten noticed. It's the same.
yeah. And
Oh.
huh.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
I can notice your the relaxation, the relief. Like, what? Yeah, what
Да. И мога да ви окуража с примера на Рамана Махарши.
And I can encourage you, like with this example of
To go по-смело.
Ramana Maharshi, like to go bravely towards.
Че, когато е бил малък и изведнъж дома му казва, сега вече ще
And
умираш.
when he was probably you know the story, but when he was a young boy and suddenly he felt like he's going to die.
Mind said, now you're going to die. And he said, okay, I'm ready. I'll die.
Let me die, let me die.
Behind the fear of death, only this. And he becomes sage or just to notice that behind is again this. And this separation, life, protection, and someone behind the protection, there is again this. Here, go straight to see.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that more.
Yeah,
And notice this. This is protection or contraction is coming from our childhood. This is
just be gentle with that.
just to
Gentle.
notice that this is here, but this doesn't mean that there is someone separate or someone. This is just habit, body feel I should survive if I behave in this way. If I am this, I will survive. If I am open, I will die.
Yeah, it's just someone is writing. I'm going to thank you, Thurston. Thank you. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, the mind is making up a story that there is something to protect, but when you look, there is nothing there. Yeah, exactly. There is nothing
It's just
there.
for fun. Maybe it's for fun.
It's not very funny.
Yeah, sometimes it's not funny. I'm going just to check briefly YouTube. Guys, sorry about you, but I can just check quickly and okay, I'm going to check just to say hi. For me, I think there are beliefs. I'm not good enough. This moment is not good enough. I'm not safe. Oh, yeah. This
Is
belief
that
that
what?
I'm not good enough, this moment is not good enough. Yeah, just notice that constantly there is judging the experience, constantly. You shouldn't be, I shouldn't be feeling that. Or so the possibility of being conscious alone with no future and nowhere to hide is not very attractive at all. Feels like the
Why?
ultimate gamble. Why?
Why? This is very attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, this I'm not good enough is notice that this is just mom and dad voice.
Mhm.
You are not good boy, girl. You behave not in the right way. This voice continues speaking like this.
Yeah, beautiful. Kim is right. I must go. Yeah, we also need to go. Like we have. Yeah. I'm so thrilled by your willingness and yeah, your openness, guys.
Дойдохте
And
тук,
that
това е
you came
много.
here. This is huge, you know. Just the attempt to show up like that on the meeting. It's.
Знаете ли, че има милиони хора по света
Do
и
you
не
know
смеят.
how many people are out there who are not willing to do that because of the resistance, because of so much strong resistance or fear or whatever, or
Така
just
че,
denying
това, че сте се записали във форума, че сте
the
тук,
fact that
това
you're
е
in the forum
amazing.
as well, like subscribe there, that you are willing to look. It's just I'm just
Thank you for this, guys.
thank you.
You are awesome.
You're awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, next time we are going to have another meeting. Next week, yeah. Some of you message me, send me their emails, and I'm going to send you notifications just to know.
Да, кажи това, ако искате да получавате
Yeah, if you would like to receive notifications for all
about
the
the
meetings,
четвъртък
events,
meeting,
yeah, and different events, just message.
send us your email and we'll put you in this. So next Thursday will be closed with small tax meeting. Then after next Thursday
Again.
will be open again. So you're most welcome.
Both me and Luke,
Where you
we are available. I'm like, if you want to take a closer look, you can
message for a meeting.
yeah, ask support and we'll see.
Okay.
Much love, everyone. Thank you, and again,
Much
have a
love,
lovely
really.
evening or morning, whenever you are. Much love, everyone. Lucinda.
And you are not alone. Just to know, you are not alone. You are supported in every moment, every minute you are held. Nothing scary can happen with you.
And thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you everyone on YouTube. Much love, everyone.